So it's been 84 years since Cardi's last album dropped, but will all the drama be the key to keep her at the top? Let's discuss. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. Excuse me if I look a little tired. I just got home from a long shift at work. But you guys, it is finally here. Am I the drama is in the clear? So I gotta say, you guys, I took some time to really sit with this album. I jammed it out in the gym. Not gonna lie, when it first came out, I struggled to sit and listen to it. Like, I don't know why my body was just rejecting it for some reason. But like I said, I spent some good time with it. And I gotta say, one thing about Cardi, she will deliver under pressure. Now I gotta keep it real. I was on her ass and I'm still on her ass because she needs somebody to be up on her ass. But I will say that she did deliver with this album. Now, a lot of people, there's a good chunk of people that don't like this album. It's 50-50. But I gotta say, if you don't like this album, I just think you didn't give it any play. Now, music is pure entertainment and it's subjective, but I feel like a lot of people are dry hating on this album just to dry hate on it, because if you actually sit and listen to it, it is a solid body of work. Now, I'm going to save my rating for the album at the very end, but let's go ahead and get to this track list and talk about how I feel about it. So let's get into it, shall we? So Homegirl has 23 songs on this album. I gotta say, after waiting 8 years for this album, I think 23 is appropriate. The first song is Dead, featuring Summer Walker. Honestly, it kind of feels more like Summer Walker's song and Cardi's a feature artist on it, but I don't know, I love it. It's more of like, you could tell it was inspired by Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares. Just like on her last album, Get Up 10, this is like another version of Get Up 10, in my opinion. It's basically like a warning shot saying that she's gonna get on every female rapper's ass, and all these girls that crossed her, she's gonna cross them. But I absolutely love the song. Summer Walker actually sounds pretty different on the song. Like, I can tell Summer Walker has been getting extensive vocal training. Like, her pipes are open. And then we get into Hello, It's Me, Hello. Now, if you guys don't know, I am a wrestling fan. Well, used to be a wrestling fan. I don't know what this bullshit is on display today, but I will say, at SummerSlam, she was the host of SummerSlam this past year, or actually earlier this year, and she actually came out to this song. Like, you know how wrestlers come to the ring and they have interest music? Well, this song was her intro song. So she previewed it at SummerSlam, and I thought it was a bop then. Even back then, I could tell sis was pregnant. But it's a dope song. It really goes hard in the gym. And then we get into Miss Magnet. She stayed on you girls like a magnet. So this song was fire, goes hard in the gym, but this also was a diss track to Ice Spice and also Miss JT. JT, you know she's vicious. JT from the City Girls. Now, the only diss to Ice Spice that I spotted in this song was slow face bitch, whose spot you taking? My spot forever, like I'm a Dalmatian. Now, y'all, when it comes to Ice Spice, I gotta say, unpopular opinion, I actually liked her album too. I actually gave her album a listen. I wasn't going to, but I gave it a listen, and then Ice Spice's album goes hard in the gym. But when you look at Ice Spice facially, like, beautiful girl, but when you just look straight at her facially, you know what? I'ma leave it alone. Now, that was just a sneak diss to Ice Spice, but baby, when it comes to JT, she unloaded the whole entire clip and devoted a whole entire verse to dissing JT. Now, y'all, don't get me wrong, I like JT, I like the City Girls, but when you look at the attitude and personality of the City Girls, not even just JT, but Young Miami as well, both of those girls ain't shit. I think JT is talented. I love City Cinderella. I jam that in the gym. Y'all spend all my time at the gym. JT musically has it. Aesthetically, she has it. But her attitude and personality ain't shit. Like, you can tell that she's just a bitch. Then on top of that, she is a fair weather bitch at that. Like, I just feel like the minute a girl or somebody in the rap game doesn't do something to her liking, she no longer needs them. She's no longer friends with them. She discards them, just like she discarded Young Miami. Honestly, those two discarded each other. But back to the music, in that verse on Magnet, it says, Now let's talk about this hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch, I don't care, miss somebody, gotta say it ass bitch, fake friend ass bitch, a clown ass bitch, on the neck, kick your friend while she down ass bitch, your loyalty depends who you around ass bitch. Say that again, your loyalty depends who you around ass bitch. And the main thing with that line right there was JT, the City Girls, they were under QC, and at one point Cardi was managed by QC. The Migos were also on QC, quality control. So back in the day, they were like very like buddy with Cardi B. Like Cardi B even had a song with JT in Young Miami while JT was in jail called Twerk. But JT gets out of jail, and then, you know, the City Girls kind of fell on the wayside. And at one point in the past, JT talked shit about Nicki Minaj, but when it benefited her, she started kissing the ass of Nicki Minaj. And speaking of her kissing the ass of Nicki Minaj, in the song Magnet, there's a line that says, all that dick riding still ain't got no feature ass bitch. She dick riding Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj, like she always does, discarded her. But overall, Magnet is a 10 out of 10 song. She did the damn thing. And the next song we have Pick It Up featuring Selena Gomez. So Selena Gomez is continuing to do music. Shout out to her. Y'all, this is off topic, but literally last night, I had the most random ass dream that me and Selena Gomez were getting into it. Like, we were getting into it bad. Y'all, the scenario was me and Selena Gomez, we had a mutual friend group, and then we started fighting over something. I don't know what we were arguing about, but we were like in each other's face, like screaming at each other. And therefore, since she's a celebrity, all of our mutual friends sided with her, and then I was ousted from the group, and they left me like on a bus or something, or at a diner. I don't know, y'all. It was such a random ass dream. I really even pay attention to Selena Gomez like that, but I will say this song, Pick It Up, I love it. I absolutely love it. I feel like I hear like a Nokia ringtone in the background, like something from my past. Like I used to have a Nokia phone, and I feel like the beat has one of those ringtones within the beat. But I gotta say, that's such a cute song. I love it. And then we got Imaginary Players. I didn't like Imaginary Players. I felt like it was a very sneak diss to Nicki Minaj because Jay-Z and Nicki were going at it, and Jay-Z cleared the rights for her to remake that song. I just, like when I hear it, it's slowly growing on me, kind of like Drake's Nokia song slowly growed on me, but I still give it a 5 out of 10. And then we got Bodega Baddie. When I first heard it, absolutely fucking terrible. I was just like, what the fuck is this? This is too fast. She can barely keep up with the beat. This is just, it was just too much. But I can see this being played like in a Zumba class. Like, if you guys don't know what Zumba is like a dance fitness class. Like, I don't know if people are still doing Zumba like that, but my mom does Zumba, and I can see this being played in a Zumba class at the YMCA. So, to the Latin community, are y'all feeling Bodega Baddie? And then we have Salute. I gotta say, y'all, the beat reminds me of some song. Like, I can't, it's on the tip of my tongue. Like, if you're really in tune with music, like, I could tell a good chunk of these beats were inspired by, like, other rap songs. Like, a lot of these songs were inspired from, like, other, like, popular rap songs. I heard this beat somewhere. I can't put the name to it, to the song, but the song overall is cute. I like it. Ooh, it's on the tip of my head, y'all. Like, they sampled some song from this. And then we had Safe featuring Kalani. Absolutely loved it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I actually just sat down to watch the music video for the first time before filming this. And the music video was good too. She even brought up, and dusted off Don Benjamin. I haven't seen Don Benjamin in a long time, but come on. Like, it was a beautiful video, well shot, like, well produced. I love this song, absolutely. I think it is just a cute, like, cruising in the car song, a cute little love song. Like, I like it. I like that she had a good chunk of love songs and good, like, R&B inspired, midnight soul, quiet storm-esque trap music type of songs. Also, with the song Safe, you guys, it sounds so much like Don Toliver's song Attitude featuring Charlie Wilson. That song that he sampled Pharrell off of. You know that song that Pharrell and Snoop Dogg had back in the day called Beautiful? Like, beautiful! Like that song, that you can kind of hear that in the beats, in like the background of it. Like, it's hard. I would say listen to Attitude by Don Toliver first, and then listen to Safe. Like, you will hear the similarities. And then we have Man of Your Word featuring Dougie F. Love it. Great song. I love it. It was really, really good. It was dedicated to Offset. Like, that's what it was. It was like almost like a farewell letter to Offset. I don't even think he really deserves it at this point because he is showing his natural bony ass. But at the same time, I like how she kind of just kept things cute and was like nigga, you really could have like had this and you just like fucked it up. And he really fucked it up, y'all. Like, how you gonna try to beg? You crashed this lady's concert one time, begging her to take you back, and she takes you back and you fuck her over again, and then she leaves, and then you go to her birthday, and then she takes you back again, and then you just keep on cheating. Keep on cheating, knowing damn well that she's the breadwinner in the situation. But you know what these Negroes have? The goddamn audacity. Then we have What's Going On featuring Lizzo. It samples the 1992 song by the name of What's Up from the Four Blondes. And I gotta say, I like the song, but it's not, like, I find myself skipping over it. Like, I don't know what it is about Lizzo. Like, I think Lizzo is extremely talented, but something is just not, it just feels a little, like, y'all, I want to be respectful. Listen, I want to be respectful when it comes to Lizzo, but something about when she's on the tracks, it just, I'ma leave it the fuck alone. And then we have Shower Towers, again featuring Summer Walker. When I tell you, they have her on these songs like Tony Satchery. Like, she is the perfect seasoning to these rap songs. But I gotta say, I love this song. Absolutely fucking love it. I'm actually really excited for Summer Walker's next album. I gotta say, her first album is still my very much like my favorite #1 album of hers. But I love Heart of a Woman. I play that song every day, and I gotta say that I'm excited to see what Summer Walker's going to have on display. And then we got Outside, like I said in a previous Cardi B video, not my favorite song at all. I will say I will bump it up from a 4 to a 5, but it's not a bad song. It's just not, it's gonna be a skip for me. Then we have Pretty and Petty, and Pretty and I'm Petty as fuck. Hey, somebody give me a buck. Hey, y'all, this was a diss song to Miss Bia. Bia. Now, you guys, I will say I like Bia. I think Bia is talented. I love her music, mainly because I'm a very chill individual. She makes very, like, kind of slow but kind of punchy rap music. And I feel like Bia sounds very unique compared to all these other female rappers. But I will say, what really fucked Bia in the ass was actually dissing Cardi B. I feel like if Bia would have just continued to just focus on what's in front of her and really just do her own thing and be in her own world and her own zone, I feel like she would be much further in her career right now, because her dissing Cardi B, it was just a wrong move, mainly because the diss track was not the best. And the thing is with Bia's energy doesn't even give, like, I'm gonna go toe to toe and I'm gonna dish you, we're gonna go back and forth. Like, Bia's energy does not give that. It low-key gives low energy. I honestly, genuinely do like Bia in her music, but I will say, in the beginning when Cardi says, name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head, I'm like, you know what, let's name 5 Bia songs. Okay, so first we got A Whole Lot of Money. We got A Whole Lot of Money remix. And then we got I'm in London, I wanna go and shop in the mall. What was that song? Oh, London. So that's the third song, London. And then we got Bia featuring Lil Jon. And then the 5th song is listen, Bia, I tried. But yo, I gotta keep it real. Cardi ate Bia the fuck up in this song. She ate her the fuck up. The first verse was the melatonin flow putting us to bed. I'm doing you a favor, epic run me my bread. Mama used to fuck around with white men, disgusting. I hate when a bitch thinks she cute cause she light skinned. You from Boston, let's have a tea party. Why you got kicked up out that condo? Why you online, you be lying though? Why you always a Diddy house? I heard they comb that little kitty out. Diddy doesn't want kitty. And the line that took me out was, why you all up in people's face with that shitty mouth? Diarrhea Bia, breath so stink you can smell it before you see her. I love Pretty and Petty, but I will say Miss Cardi Girl. Miss Cardi Girl. This song would have hit way harder if it didn't have 5 to 6 other writers on the damn diss track. So Cardi, you killed it, but your team killed it more. Then next up we have the song Better Than You featuring Cash Cobain. I don't know who that is, up and coming rapper I guess, but I love this song. I love the beat, absolutely love the beat, and I feel like this is another like Bia diss track or a Bia diss track follow up, but I love it, it's a good song. But then again, Cardi, it's you and 8 other writers on this damn song. And then we have On My Back featuring Lourdes. Now this song actually caused a good chunk of controversy because if you guys don't know, Lourdes actually used to be Nicki Minaj's artist. Lourdes was first featured on Pink Friday 2 on the song Cowgirl, who I thought singing initially was Kim Petras. They kind of sound similar, but Lourdes has like a deeper tone to her voice. But yeah, she was Nicki's artist, and now she landed a spot on Cardi B's album. Baby, when I tell you the Barbs wanted this lady dead, dead to the bed. Yeah, On My Back, I absolutely love this song. I think this may be my favorite song on the album. I think it's because it has a nostalgia feel to it as well. Like, it sounds very, very similar to SWV's Rain. Like, you could even hear it in the beginning of the song, like in the chorus, in the hook part of the song. Like, it is slowly turning into that song Rain. Sometimes it's cold as a misty rain. Like, you can hear that, like that tone. So I love it. I give On My Back a 10 out of 10. I think it's legit my favorite song on the album. And then we have the song Every Time. Y'all, this song sounds like a Young Jeezy song. And it low-key kind of sounds like the Young Jeezy song that JT sampled for the OK and the OK remix. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but it sounds like a Jeezy song to me. But I do like the song. It's cool. It's borderline skippable to me, but it's not a bad song. And then we have Check Please, another shit-talking song. Again, this song kind of sounds like something from 21 Savage. Like, y'all, I can't put my finger on it, but it just goes to show that I think nothing in music is super original like that. Like, everything comes back in cycles, no matter what decade it used to be or what decade it came from. Like, I really think that music forever will be semi-unoriginal, but that's not a bad thing. But damn near everything is a sample. Not a blatant sample, but you can hear the musical inspiration in the beats. The next song is Principle featuring Janet Jackson. Even though she kind of gooped us, we thought Janet Jackson legit was going to be on the album, like a fresh modern day 2025 Janet Jackson, but that wasn't the case. She actually sampled Janet Jackson's Pleasure Principle. So the beat is just like her, like sped up, like Janet Jackson's vocals just sped up and with a little bit of 808 in the background. So it's a cute song. Again, to me, surprisingly borderline skippable, but it's a cute song. And then we got Trophies. Trophies, it sounds like a New York drill song, drill inspiration. Cute song, I like it. It goes hard in the gym, I will say that. Like, if you can get me moving in the gym, like, you got me. Then we have Nice Guy featuring Tyla. I gotta say, this is the best Tyla has sounded ever. But it's a good song. But I will say, I find myself skipping it. I don't know why. it's a good song, but I always find myself skipping it. And then we have Killing You Hoes, which is about killing you hoes, and also men are included in the hoe category. So she's basically just talking her shit. It's a cool song. One of my least favorites, but it's not a bad song. And the last two songs I'm not going to dissect because they're Up and WAP. I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. I thought it was not fair that she was able to put Up and WAP on there because those were two of her biggest hits back from like 2020 and I want to say 2021. That's when Up came out, and I'm just like, girl, like, it kind of felt like when they put those two songs on there that they didn't have a whole lot of faith in the album standing on its own without those two mega hit songs. But I gotta say that this album without those two songs would have did pretty well, in my opinion. I mean, I get it. Like, for example, Normani ended up putting Wild Side on her album, and Wild Side came out about 3 to 4 years before she put her album out, so I get it. I think that's what a lot of these labels are doing just for like safety measures. It's like guardrails. So if this album fails, at least we will get a good chunk of the sales and the money and the numbers from the mega hits that you put out before the album. In that case, from a business standpoint, I get it. But from a fan standpoint, it's just like, bitch, you know what you're doing. But I gotta say, you guys, when I first heard this album, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. After me listening to it another 2 times, I bumped it up to an 8 out of 10. But now, since Miss Nikki Petty is online being petty and being very juvenile, I'm gonna bump it up to an 8.5 out of 10, which is a half of a rating up from what I gave Pink Friday 2, which was an 8 out of 10. So Cardi B's Am I the Drama gets an 8.5 out of 10 from me. The drama was definitely worth it. I do see. But speaking about Am I the Drama, this album definitely sparked a lot of drama. It has JT crashing out. It has Nicki Minaj crashing out. It had Crystal getting on Cardi B's ass, and it has a whole lot of drama on display. Now, I was going to talk about everything that happened in this whole entire video, but it would be way too long, so I'm going to make a separate video dissecting all the drama from Am I the Drama. But overall, you guys, I gotta say, I'm actually proud of Cardi B. She really did deliver. She delivered with this body of work. Now, do I think she's going to get a Grammy from this? I don't think so. Absolutely not. But I will say she is going to get rewards and accolades. And if you aren't feeling it now, I said in my other video that this album was going to be a slow burn. And it's definitely a slow burn. Like, I genuinely liked listening to it. Like, this was a good album. I feel like if anybody says this was a bad album, I'm like, you either didn't listen to it or you're just dry hating or you're a barb. I did state in my other video that this album was make or break for her, and she went out there and did the work she needed to do. Like, she, even while being pregnant, she showcased that, like, oh bitch, I got a legacy to protect. Because I truly feel like if this album did not deliver, that Atlantic was going to drop her ass. So she got out and she was selling this album in the streets. She even brought back meet and greet. She even came down to Houston, down to Cypress, my hometown, and did a meet and greet at Walmart. Now, I couldn't make it because I was at work during that day, but I will say that a lot of people went out and they had a good time. I can't believe she chose Cypress. Of all parts of Houston, she chose Cypress. I'm really surprised by that. But honestly though, like, Cardi B does give, like, you know, I'm a Cypress girl, but I want to be a little hood. Like, all of, like, the ratchet Hispanic girls act like Cardi B back in the day in high school. Down to the Cypress Falls. But I gotta say, overall, she killed it. She delivered. She's the type of girl that can deliver under pressure. And I'm proud of her. Like you did the damn thing, girl. But yeah, stay tuned for my next video on all the drama and fallout from I Am the Drama. How did you all feel about I Am the Drama? And was I Am the Drama worth all this drama? But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to come back to you guys with some more content. Time can't erase